Do you know how terrifying a dimensional collapse is? This police officer is under attack from a two-dimensional creature. The moment the two made contact, the three-dimensional world began collapsing into two dimensions. Simply put, the officer's body was flattened onto the floor, as if it had been pressed into a single surface. By the time others arrived, a living, breathing human had vanished into thin air. But what they didn't know was that the patterns on the wall weren't murals at all. They were actually the two-dimensional form of the officer's nervous system. As for the walls of the apartment, they had become an enlarged patch of human skin. More and more objects were falling victim to this dimensional collapse. Clara hurried to ask the doctor for help, but at that moment, the doctor was in an even worse situation. Just earlier, after finishing a trip, the doctor had brought Clara back to Earth. But the moment they landed, he noticed that something was wrong with the system parameters. Clara, who was just about to step outside, saw the problem right away. The door to the TARDIS had shrunk to half its usual size. It was something they had never encountered before. The doctor squeezed through with great effort, only to find that it wasn't just the door. The entire TARDIS had shrunk. Determined to find out what was going on, he decided to stay and investigate. With the TARDIS out of commission, Clara had no choice but to walk home. As she passed through a tunnel, she overheard talk about recent disappearances. What was more disturbing was that the killer had graffitied the silhouettes of the missing people onto the tunnel walls. Clara immediately sensed something was wrong and rushed back to find the doctor. But to her shock, the TARDIS that had just been parked there was now gone without a trace.